ankle issue you dealt with early this season was, tough to overcome. What's just been the process like of getting back to you this year?
Rhythm, that's the most important thing. Just get a rhythm and, try to fill it out every time. Practice ain't the game. Scrimmages ain't the game. So you got to get game reps, and, that comes with, a lot of trust, and that's what they got in me. So a lot of trust, a lot of, mistakes that they're going to let me learn, and that's what happened. And today was one of those days, you just got to figure it out. I'm figuring out little by little, and yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, it was I think a second straight game where Zion, CJ, BI all had 20+. The assist numbers for those guys are really high. Just, I guess, what do you see overall offensively where there's just like a lot of balance for you guys?
Trust. I think that's the most important thing. I think it just comes down to trust. Like I said, all those games we lost, it was close games. I think we know that. And some days it's going to be one of those days that we look at each other and we don't know what's going on, but we just got to trust the work that we put in behind closed doors. And those guys right now, they ain't no surprise. They just trusting each other, and then they trusting us. That's one thing I think is the beauty about this team. Even though we got, we know we role players, and they don't treat us like that though. They treat us like like teammates, like brothers, like human beings. So, and they see how much we put in work, and those guys, like I said, it's going to be a lot of trust going around.
And through different stages of your career, we've talked about kind of the surreal feelings you've had. Just how surreal was to get 2 GTAs on LeBron in one game.
It's surprising because, he watched films and, he's always, alert to me when I am on the court. So, it's fun, it would have been anybody who had the ball driven off the court, but, LeBron, I could say, that's one of the greatest players to ever play this game. And for me to be on the court, for me to get steals, for me to do anything, so that's pretty, amazing. And, like I get back to watch videos when I grow old, and, when they say that, one of the best, is the best player to play this game, at least I got a video on him, getting a steal.
I know Willie talked a lot about wanting to kind of respond in this game because of the way it looked the last time y'all played them. But just overall, since the in-season tournament, what do you think about just the way the team has rebounded?
The message to my team, we needed to win this game. But I want to beat them or play them in the playoffs and then win that. Because, the in-season tournament meant something. Not saying this game didn't mean nothing. We got to, I'll be behind kick that. But it meant something. So, we got to go look at back good. When we win today and we glad we took care of business as we should. But when something means something and we play them, that's when the payback, I think, is going to be better. So we got to look at it as like that. But great win. We're going to end the New Year's with a win. And, yeah.
And, Jose, you talked to us, that first interview after you guys got back from Vegas, after that disappointing loss. You took a lot of responsibility for not the team kind of being prepared, right, for getting them up, getting your teammates up for it. So how would you grade your job of doing that tonight?
Trying to do the little things, get every steal. I think one of I don't know who was it, but they said I never met something about like it's so crazy that a person with 0 points could impact the game how you just did, and that felt good. It felt like getting back to the old me. That's how I impact this game. It's not about scoring with me at least, and and that it felt good to hear that. So I brought the energy.
And speaking of impact, without really getting in the points category, it's nice when you do. But Larry, what's it meant for you guys, your team, having him back these last 2 games?
That's just a point right there that when a player that don't want to score and impacts in every category. We know that though. We always talk to each other, and we always say that we're not here to score. It's a plus that we could score though. Like, don't get that twisted. They gonna leave me open like I said before. I'm gonna make shots. They gonna leave Larry gonna open 3. He gonna make shots. So it's just about the little things to get these guys growing. They important to this team. Without them 3 or them 4, 5. If they're not going, it's going to be tough for us. It's going to have a long season, so we need to get them going. So that's important for us.
Was it good to get Jacks too tonight?
Yeah. Obviously, I think the whole building knows we got a white. That means front the post. I said, hell no, I got this one. And, I think it went the right way, because if it went somewhere else way, I would have been in trouble. But it went the right way. I believe in myself down there.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Take care.
Happy duty.
Yeah, y'all too. Happy New Year's, everybody. Happy New Year's.